All right, so these are the top 5 things you can do to have more energy. So a little story time. So hold up, Peter retwist. All right. So anyways, story time. So I was low on energy, pretty much, y'all. I wasn't feeling good. I just was feeling like down on myself, really. Like I was feeling like a shell of myself. So I was like, all right, I'm 21. This can't go on. I gotta change things. So I started switching it up. I'm like, yo, look, set out an intention. I'm gonna get more energy. That's what I'm gonna do. And I tried all the stuff. I did, cold showers, the affirmations. I don't know. I started using like caffeine and stuff like that. All that stuff works. Don't get me wrong. Like all that stuff works. But I've done a lot of different things, and I found like the 5 things that work for me. So I'm gonna just tell y'all what it is. So, here's the 5 things that work for me. So number 1, wake up at the same time every day. That's it. It doesn't matter. Let's say your wake up time is 6 a.m. It don't matter if you go to bed at 2 a.m. or at 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. or midnight. Wake up at 6 a.m. every single day. What this is gonna do, it's gonna get your body on a schedule. Your body just always knows what to expect. It's on a schedule. So it knows that at 6 a.m. I gotta get up, I gotta give this nigga energy so that he can go out and win the day. As simple as that, really. Your body will adapt to whatever you give it. So if you get it into the schedule, the consistent routine of waking up at the same time every single day, you win. Simple as that. And then obviously you gotta adjust. Let's say you go to bed at like 2 a.m. or something, then you're gonna need to go to bed earlier. You gotta make sure you get to bed at like 10 p.m. the next day, or maybe you take naps throughout the day. Your body is forced to adjust, but it also frees you up at the same time. I've set my wake up time as like 7:30. Next, exercise every single day. You gotta be moving your body. And the thing is, people be switching this up. People be thinking that you gotta go out, you gotta run for miles on end every day, or that you gotta go out and you gotta be in the gym lifting like a bodybuilder. No, that shit's stupid. You just gotta move a little bit every day, whether it be going on a walk, whether it be stretching, whether it be shadow boxing in your room, doing push-ups, squats, pull-ups in your room. You got to be doing something every day. What I personally like to do is I have my whole training schedule, and I make sure that I train for 1 hour a day. That's it. I don't try to do any more. I don't try to do any less. Sometimes I end up doing more. Sometimes I end up doing less. But I keep it simple. Monday I'll sprint. Tuesday I'll do a bunch of pull-ups. Wednesday I'll box and stretch. I switch it up. Keep it fresh, because you don't want to put yourself in a box. You want to give yourself freedom and be able to do what you want. And also, exercise is fun. It releases endorphins. It's going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you looking good, which is going to make you want to work out even more. It's going to make you look better. People are going to respect you more. All that good stuff. Number 3, sunlight. I use the sun to give myself energy simply by doing the whole Huberman thing of going outside in the morning, getting morning sunlight, and that sets my circadian rhythm in check. So that way, when I'm waking up at 7:30, that's around the time the sun is coming up. I wake up at 7:30, go outside, get some sunlight, and then when 9 o'clock rolls around, I'm already getting tired. I'm already getting ready for bed, and I fall asleep like that. Simple. So the sunlight, it keeps me on a schedule. And in addition to that, I like to get I like to get 30 minutes of sun every day. I'll go outside with a book and I'll read while getting sun, and that way I get all the benefits of vitamin D. I get energy from that. Because leading into number 4, I fast. Fasting is huge. This is the biggest one for me. So when I fast, some may consider it extreme, but I don't consider it extreme. What I do for fasting is I eat 1 meal a day. I wouldn't recommend starting off with this though, but by eating 1 meal a day, I'm able to save so much time and so much energy, because throughout the day, if you eating around the clock, your body has to take that energy it takes to eat the food to also digest the food, and digestion takes a lot of energy. Think about it. If you eat a bunch of bread or you eat a big meal, you have that after meal crash where you get tired, you feel like laying around, you don't feel like doing much. I don't like having that throughout my day. So I save it for only one time in my day where I eat one meal, only got to prep the food one time, only got to eat the food one time, only got to have that post-meal crash one time during the day, and that's after I've done all my work. This is probably the biggest one. Probably the biggest one, if I'm being honest. Fasting. So, for y'all watching this though, I recommend starting with intermittent fasting, only eat for 8 hours out of the day. So, you fast until noon, and once 8 o'clock p.m. hits, stop eating. And you eat during that window, and you can gradually condense it down. I'm gonna make a whole guide on fasting. Y'all ain't gotta worry about it, so stay tuned for that. The last thing I do, number 5, is have a purpose. Simple as that. And the thing is, people get purpose so switched up and convoluted. People will think that God has to bestow a purpose upon you, but in reality, you have to create your purpose, because you're the author of your life. You're the one, you're the navigator, you're the captain. You're the one that's determining where you're going. So you set up a purpose, and it can be anything. It can be to draw the best square. It can be to be the best football player you can be. It can be anything you decide, because it's your life. You're the main character. You get to decide what you want to do. And another thing about purpose that people get switched up is that people think that once you decide on a purpose, that's got to be your purpose your whole life. You're wrong. Your purpose is constantly changing. It's constantly adapting to whatever you need to fulfill at the time. When I need to take a shit, my purpose is that I gotta take a shit so that I can get this poop out my body. when I'm playing football, my purpose is to try to be the best football player I can be. When I'm recording these videos, my purpose is to record the best video, give y'all the most value I can. So your purpose is constantly changing. Yeah. So make sure you have a purpose with everything. Try to do everything with intention. When you know the why behind what you're doing it, the how becomes so much easier. So always remember the why behind why you're doing something. And the benefits of this really is, for one, I'm able to work all day. And when I say work, I don't mean like go and work a 9 to 5. I'm saying I have enough energy to write. I have enough energy to write. I have enough energy to make these videos, to work out, to learn throughout the day, to do what I like to do, you know. So it's giving me way more time, which is giving me way more energy. Number 2 is fun. It's fun. Like, doing all this stuff, to me, is fun. A lot of people may think it's weird, but I don't care, because at the end of the day, they don't pay my bills. What someone thinks of me isn't none of my business. I can't change that. So doing what I do, it's simply fun to me. And what works for me may not work for you. It may be different. Remember that everyone's different. But I hope that these 5 tips help you. Next, also, I don't have a need to eat, so I save so much time. If you start eating less often, I'm not saying eat less food, I'm saying eat less often throughout the day, like eat 1 meal, 2 meals, or eat 3 meals in a condensed eating window, you'll realize how much time and energy you spend eating. Because I was thinking about it. I used to wake up, I would eat breakfast, and then, you want to chill out a little bit because you gotta let the food digest. Then have a snack, have lunch, have another snack, have dinner, have dessert. Like, I'm eating around the clock. That's not conducive to, for me at least, it's not conducive to doing what I want to do, because that food affects me. It's also, the food might not be the best food, so then you got to deal with the fact that you're digesting shit food that's fucking with your brain, making it harder to focus. Now I have way more time. I'm able to wake up, start working immediately. I'm able to train, I'm able to learn. And then by the time I do get hungry, which is usually like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, then I've already done everything I need to do, so I can just eat a big ass meal and just chill out the rest of the day. And it's so freeing, so gratifying, so satisfying. And last, it's also healthier. Y'all can't deny the way I'm living, the habits I just told y'all, they're healthy. I'm getting sunlight, which gives you vitamin D, which is an essential hormone. I'm getting my sleep, which is literally, sleep is like a steroid cycle. It gives you all a host of benefits, makes you not go insane. Exercising daily makes you, big and strong, and keeps you healthy, keeps your bones strong. Fasting has been used since ancient times to heal the body. People used to lock people away in rooms with no food to heal them, because when your body isn't focused on digesting, it can focus on healing all the other parts of your body. Like, I just jammed my finger and it hurts a bunch, so I'm not gonna eat for a little bit, and that way I can focus on healing my finger. But yeah, it's healthier. It's simply healthier. And having a purpose, people, after they retire, they'll die like a year or two after they retire because they have no purpose. So by literally having a purpose, you will extend your lifespan, because the human consciousness, it needs something to chase after. It needs a goal to strive for. If not, you're simply walking around aimlessly and you're a lost soul, and that's a waste of fucking time. So give yourself a purpose, whatever it is. Couple caveats though, I'm gonna be honest. Couple caveats with what I just told you is, number one, it's gonna take sacrifices. You're gonna have to sacrifice time. You might have to sacrifice events with friends and families, certain things, just because, you know, it takes some effort to say no, I can't eat right now because I'm fasting right now during this time of the day, or or no, I can't go out yet, I gotta make sure I get my exercise in, or no, I can't do this because I gotta make sure I'm working towards my purpose. You gotta make sacrifices like that. But at the end of the day, it's worth it, because let's say you don't make these sacrifices. Let's say you always go out to eat, you always hang out with your friends. You're not going to be doing shit. You're not really going to accomplish much, because you need that time by yourself to get things done, to exercise, to get your sleep, to get that sunlight, to have a purpose, to work on your purpose. And people are going to like you way more when you're successful at whatever it is you're doing, when you look good, all that simple reality of the facts. And number two, also, people might think you're a little weird. Like, a lot of people think I'm weird, and I'm aware of that, but I also don't really care, because it's life. Think about it. If you think I'm weird, then you probably think that you weird, because everything is a reflection. If you judging someone, you probably judging yourself. So it is what it is. It don't matter at the end of the day. Like, it literally don't matter if someone thinks you weird. Because if you normal, that's whack. Let's be real. If you normal, you boring as fuck. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. People gonna think you're a little different, but that's good, because you don't want to be the same as everyone. If you're watching this channel, you don't want to be the same as everyone. You know that. You know that we different out here. But yeah, there y'all have it. The 5 things I use. Number 1, I wake up at the same time every single day. Number 2, exercise regularly. Doesn't got to be nothing crazy. Just exercise intensely for 60 minutes a day. Damn, I feel like Michelle Obama. Number 3, make sure you get sunlight every day. Just go outside, brother. Go outside. Don't be a recluse inside all day. It's weird. Number 4, fast. Start intermittent fasting. Literal cheat code. And number 5, have a purpose. Simple as that. And then maybe you can get Isu one day. Hey. But that's going to be all for the video. Like, comment, subscribe if this helped you, if you gained something from this. If not, it's all good. Free fitness coaching, link in the bio. Free discovery call. Don't forget to check out my newsletter, check out my Twitter. And with that being said, it's Suleiman. Stay based and stay blessed. I'm out.